Welcome to World Transits Today. I'm Art Granoff. Today, October 20, 2021 on World Transits, we explore the full moon. That's full moon with Mars, full moon with Saturn, and full moon with Pluto. The full moon is sun opposite moon, the light of day and the light of night, who meet on schedule for their monthly party. Opposites extend, reach out as far as they can. With sun, my identity, my focus, my style, who you know as me. With moon, my youthful, then later private identity, full of rich emotions, home, mom, family connections. Also mystery leading to inner contemplation, welcoming intrigue. Full moon celebrated around the world, all through time, all cultures. In their own way, taking the cue from Mother Nature, watching her repeating cycles, offering us material for quiet reflection, the reacquaintance with our depths. Though in contemporary Western culture, a full moon with rich symbolism around it, celebrating nature, would be deemed a landscape from the past, now wrong, considered pagan, way outside of the book, highlighting the work of a deceiver or devil. Full moon, a good time to take personal stock or inventory, perhaps documenting in our personal journal, considering what's happening inside and out. Mars is strength, strong will, force, or belligerence, defiance, a hothead, leading with aggression. Sun Mars, driven to direct action, making stuff happen, sometimes zesty or too much in your face, demanding obedience or else. Sun Mars, U.S. Congress demanding Trump strategist Steve Barron appear and testify before the January 6th committee. He says no, leading to fireworks, explosions. He either testifies or they return him to prison. Sun Mars, participating in spectator sports. Or Moon Mars, again, moon is tender about feelings and emotions, our soft side. With Mars getting overly self-conscious, stage fright, passive-aggressive communication. Sun Mars aggressive, Moon Mars restrictive, two different Mars expressions. We have Sun square Saturn. I'm grounded, drawing strength from what's solid, firm, or I'm all tied up, constricted. Sun Saturn's the authority, the commander, one who teaches, instructs. President Manchin leading the country with his agenda. Moon Saturn's oil and water, personal restriction, can't handle conflict or strong emotions. Too touchy, the spoiler. Hey, who peed in the pool? Also the over-emotional Senex, starring Joe Manchin. Moon trine Saturn in his chart. Get your progressive ideas off of my lawn. Sun square Saturn through November 10th. Moon Saturn for a couple of days. Full moon with Pluto. Sun moon Pluto. Pluto, the outer planet that leads with intensity. Cracks the lock, opening up passion, identifying with power in all forms, driving us towards making a statement. With Sun Pluto, we either channel Pluto through a method, sharing bold work, expressing, typically through the arts, or without aesthetic inclinations, perhaps as compulsive, out of control, can't stop hurting you activity, what we must have. Inside we're screaming, demanding food now. With Moon Pluto, the loud explosion, leading with intense emotions, blowing up what's in front of us. Feeling betrayed, lashing out with punitive action, domination, stuff like that. Of course, we wouldn't know about such things, now would we? Sun Pluto through the end of the month. Moon Pluto for a couple of days. And now let's shout out to San Francisco poet Michael McClure, born on this day, October 20, 1932. He passed away in May of 2020. The reference most people have with Michael McClure was his reading a poem in the 1976 concert film, The Last Waltz. Michael McClure, an American poet, playwright, songwriter, and novelist, moved to San Francisco as a young man and found fame as one of the 5 poets, including Allen Ginsberg, who read at the famous San Francisco Six Gallery in 1955, which was rendered in barely fictionalized terms in Jack Kerouac's The Dharma Bums. He soon became a key member of the Beat Generation and was immortalized as Pat McClure in Kerouac's Big Sur. McClure was a close friend of The Doors' lead singer Jim Morrison and is generally acknowledged as having been responsible for promoting Morrison as a poet. McClure performed spoken word poetry concerts with Doors keyboardist Ray Manzarek until the latter's death in 2013. Several albums of their work has been released. And here's his chart, Michael McClure, with Sun trine Moon. Also Sun-Mercury conjunction. Hey, he's an acclaimed poet. Sun opposite Uranus, identifying with freedom. Sun square Pluto. He obviously found his voice. And Mercury sextile Venus, Jupiter, Neptune. He's got sensitivity in his writing. And Mercury square Mars. He's organized for action. Some poems. To see a world in a grain of sand and heaven in a wild flower. Hold infinite in the palm of your hand and eternity in an hour. William Blake. Form and substance are like the dew on the grass. Destiny like a dart of lightning. Emptied in an instant. Vanished in a flash. That's Dojin, 1200 A.D. And song from Michael McClure. I work with the shape of spirit, moving the matter in my hands. I mold it from the inner matrix. Even a crow or fox understands. Also, I got to work with Michael McClure and Ray Manzarek a couple of times recording their concerts. Check him out in action. The link is below. And also this week, Sun opposite Uranus for 1 month starts tomorrow. And on the 24th, Mars square Pluto exact. Thanks for joining me on World Transits today, everybody. Exploring the full moon with Mars, Saturn, and Pluto. World Transits is available daily at my site, Reference Astrology, with the audio version at Apple Podcasts. Contact me directly for a birth chart and transit reading, where we explore the planetary archetypes, add them to your chart, and see what's up for you. And see you tomorrow.